Hey guys, welcome back to YouTube Live at E3. All day we've got live coverage on YouTube of E3 for the first time, and we got an amazing afternoon for you. It is only noon Pacific in an hour. We've got the EA briefing with Star Wars Battlefront. We've got Ubisoft at 3 o'clock with Assassin's Creed and more, and then tonight, the PlayStation press conference with Uncharted 4 and much, much more. But before we get to that, we've got Halo, Ratchet & Clank, and Tomb Raider all coming up in the next hour. But first, a lot of games at E3, you got to wait, 6 months. 12 months, 18 months to play. Now we're going to talk about a game that is out next week, and I'm so excited about it because Batman is back, and some of his greatest foes are there as well in one of the most highly anticipated games of the year. It is Batman Arkham Knight, and now I get the pleasure of introducing a good buddy of mine who has been holed up in North London for over 3.5 years working on this, Sefton Hill. Sefton, I feel like you haven't even been able to come to E3. I feel like you've been so busy making this game, but now you're done, right?
Yeah, we've been properly locked away in the bunker, working on it super hard. It's the biggest game we've ever made by far. It's as big as Asylum and City put together and then some, so it's taken us a long while to build it, but yeah, it's great to be here with a finished game.
Yeah, no, I remember when I played the first Arkham game many years ago. I got a build of it a couple months before it came out, and I remember calling you and saying, this is absolutely incredible. And you guys just came out of nowhere to blow us away with that, and this is the end of the trilogy. So, let's jump right in. You've got a live demo here on a PlayStation 4. Tell us, where are we? Because, this world there's so much to it. There's so many characters. There's dual play. What do you want to tell people about the game that they might not know?
Yeah, the world itself is absolutely huge. That's something we've really focused on. This is the end of the trilogy, as you say. It's our last chance to show everything we've learnt with Batman. So we wanted to create the whole of Gotham and let you explore it, go anywhere you want to go in the whole city. It's full of supervillains, it's full of thugs and criminals that have taken over the whole city, and basically it's down to you to claim your city back.
Wow. Now, we know, obviously, there's a rogues gallery of villains in this game. You've got the Batmobile, so much in this world, and when I look at it, it just feels like, you did open world with City, but it feels like this one, there's so much more density to the experiences, and we all know with open world games, that's what makes GTA so great, is there's just so much in there.
Yeah.
So tell us, all these different parts of the city, what are some of your favorite sort of things you can do as side missions or just explore?
Well, that's the thing that we really focused on, was filling the city full of great content. What does it feel like to be Batman in Gotham City, full of all of the supervillains ripping the city to pieces? So really bringing that whole experience to life. We have Penguin, Riddler, Two-Face, a whole load of people that we've not even talked about. We're so close to release that we want to try and keep secret, so everyone gets.
You guys have done a good job at that, I think. You've teased a little bit of it, but there's so much more, I'm sure, there.
Yeah, the main story itself we've barely told anything about, which is very deliberate because we don't want to ruin that surprise for everyone. So, that's something that's been a kind of really big focus for us, is story. That's giving Batman that context and that reason to go out and save Gotham. There's so much to do. That's kind of the thing that it's hard to get across until you play it, to just see how much life there is in the city. It's unlike anything we've done before. And we've not tried to make a huge, expansive open world game as to make something that's really beautifully, richly detailed and has that heart and soul in every ounce and pore.
Yeah. Well, and the other thing that I've noticed over the years with this game, especially, is when you announce the Batmobile, it's a really key part of the gameplay as well, and that's something where you can summon it at any point in the game, right?
Yeah, absolutely. We wanted it to, wanted it to feel like an extension of Batman himself. It's a new gadget for Batman to play with, rather than being a separate car that's a completely distinct thing. It's something that's completely integrated into every element of what it means.
Speaking of, look at that. It's like, this is a live demo. I mentioned Batmobile. There it is.
Yeah, here it is. So if you look at the beautiful, rich attention to detail on the car, and we spent ages designing the car. We went through quite a few designs because we wanted something that when you looked at it, you immediately thought, that's the Batmobile. It can't be any other car, but it also brings a load of new, fresh gameplay possibilities and experiences as well. So, it was something that really excited us, and it's hard to sort of express how integrated it is into all the gameplay, rather than being something separate. You've got to think of it as Batman's 12th gadget. It's his new big gadget. So
that's what I love, is those moments where you're able to sort of use it to hoist something up. Or
here's a good example actually. So here we've got Batman. He's breaking into one of Penguin's weapon caches.
Right.
He can't get past because he's got these 2 sentry guns blocking him. So he remote controls the Batmobile. to take out the sentry guns, and that enables him to kind of get past those and go
I got
in.
to play this a few weeks ago,
Yeah, so this is a great way of showing the kind of Batman and Batmobile relationship.
Right.
You see the Penguin weapon cache. Penguin has these caches stored around the city, and he's supplying the weapons to all of the different supervillains. He's basically smuggled them into the city, so if you want to cut that off, you need to track these caches down.
Yeah.
Here, Batman's opening up access through the roof.
It's amazing. Now, you mentioned, you guys have been quiet about story. We obviously know Arkham Knight is sort of part of this story, and it's like you guys have said a little bit, but not a lot about that character.
Yeah.
I mean, is that, and then there's Scarecrow. So, I mean, how does this all piece together? And you probably want to keep it a little mysterious, but you got Scarecrow there. I mean, he's a big part of it. I love, the psychological stuff with Scarecrow in the first game was, some of my favorite levels of Last Generation. What you guys did was sort of the mind messing, so to speak. So how much of that will there be? I mean, how's that tie into Arkham Knight? How's that all fit together?
So basically, Scarecrow represents the psychological threat to Batman, and that's a really big part of who Batman is, and something that's been in the DNA of all the comics and everything, for Batman over the years. So Scarecrow really attacks Batman, and it's from his psychological core.
Right.
The Arkham Knight is kind of more the brute force. I mean, his army has occupied the whole of Gotham. And so the two of those working together are what provides this really kind of lethal threat to Batman. And they want to destroy him. They want to destroy everything he stands for.
So they're in cahoots.
They're totally in cahoots, working together, and that's what really kind of makes this different to any challenge that he's had before, is that all of the supervillains are working together. And here you can actually see Batman's right in there, inside the weapons cache. The dual play combat, actually controlling Nightwing here. And you can do the dual team takedown, so one button press, boom.
Lots of cool. I remember playing this year, the cool environmental stuff. You can push them against things, and the weapons, and then the pipes and all that stuff. And everyone loves that free flow combat, but you guys continue with each game to sort of add more dimensions to it, but still make it very playable. Yeah, this game looks absolutely insane, Sefton. Well, thanks for swinging by to give us a sneak peek. I'm sure you're going to mess with our mind in some way when we start playing this.
There'll be a little bit of messing. Yeah, I can guarantee. Well, there's lots of surprises. There's lots.
I know, and I can't believe you guys are you're done now. Right?
I know, it's crazy, and it's a kind of sad moment because this is
this is your final Batman final Arkham demo here,
baby. Yeah. So it's it's honestly it's quite sad, but it's
all right.
We're really proud of.
Well, I think. I can't wait to play it. I'm looking forward to it next week, and I'm sure fans are too. So congratulations to you, Jamie, and everybody at Rocksteady. I'm really proud of you guys. We can't wait to play that next week. And we've got much more coming up on E3 Live. Thank you, Sefton.